Prasad.
And my name is Amrita C. Prasad.
I would like to take a moment to extend a very special welcome to everyone who is here with us today, who is visiting us for the first time this morning, and our Taj 92.3 FM listeners. We are delighted to have you here with us.
To give you an idea of what we're all about, I'll quickly sketch two of our fundamental goals. One, our vision is to build communities one child at a time. Two, our aim is to energize your Mandir experience at home and at heart.
Sit back and enjoy the ISHA movement at the Upper Makbin Hindu temples. Jai Sitaram.
Varide, 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 Veena-vadini, varide. Bolo. Jai Jai Maa, Jai Maa. 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 निर्मल मन करे दे, प्रेम अतुल करे दे. बोलो. निर्मल मन करे दे, प्रेम अतुल करे दे. सबकी सब नदी को ऐसा हमको भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे. वीणा-वादनी भरी दे. जय जय माँ. सत्यमयी तू है, ज्ञानमयी तू है. बोलो.
सत्यमयी तू है, ज्ञानमयी तू है.
प्रेममयी भी तू है. हम भक्तों को भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे. वीणा-वादनी भरी दे. भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे.
वीणा-वादनी भरी दे.
जय जय माँ, जय माँ. अरे बोलो. जय जय माँ, जय माँ. 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 बोलो. भरी दे, 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 भरी दे. अरे बोलो. भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे. ओ भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे, भरी दे. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was Om. From Om came Gayatri. From Gayatri came this very beautiful blossoming of creation. So let's chant the power of Om. Today we understand the science of the sound Om. Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Jai Ho! Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Bolo.
Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam.
Na Mangalam, Nakara Mangalam,
Na Mangalam, Nakara
Na Mangalam, Nakara
Mangalam,
Mangalam, Nada Bindu Kala Titra Guruve Mangalam. Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Hare! After Na comes what? Mangalam, Makara Mangalam, Mangalam, Makara Mangalam, Mandahasa Bhaktahasa Guruve Mangalam, Mandahasa Bhaktahasa Guruve Mangalam. Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Bolo.
Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam.
Shi Mangalam, Shikara Mangalam,
Shri Mangalam, Shikara Mangalam,
Shi Mangalam, Shikara Mangalam,
Shri Mangalam, Shikara Mangalam.
Siddhi Buddhi Rupa Mera Guruve Mangalam, Siddhi Buddhi Rupa Mera
Guruve Mangalam.
Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Bolo.
Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam.
Namah Shi Va Mangalam, Vakara Mangalam,
Mangalam, Shikara Mangalam,
Va Mangalam, Vakara Mangalam,
Mangalam, Shikara Mangalam.
Vara Bhaira Dhura Maina Guruve Mangalam, Vara Bhaira Dhura Maina Guruve Mangalam. Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Bolo.
Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam.
Ya Mangalam, Yakara Mangalam,
Ya Mangalam, Yakara Mangalam,
Ya Mangalam, Yakara Mangalam. Bolo.
Ya Mangalam, Yakara Mangalam.
Yallarupa Uttanaira Guruve Mangalam, Yallarupa Uttanaira.
Guruve Mangalam.
Hare bolo. Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Lift your voices, bolo.
Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam.
Sachidananda Mangalam, Sadhuraksha Mangalam, Shivaya Mangalam, Sadhguruve Mangalam. Sachidananda Mangalam, Sadhuraksha Mangalam,
Shivaya Mangalam, Sadhguruve Mangalam.
Sachidananda Mangalam, Sadhuraksha Mangalam, Shivaya Mangalam, Sadhguruve Mangalam. Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om Namah Shivaya Mangalam. 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 प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की
जय।
उमापति महादेव की
जय।
When you go back to the very fundamental, basic substance that creates this world, from the fanciest of objects that we adore technologically, and even the most advanced technology of this creation, which is this human body, unless we get to the very substrata, most basic aspect of your being, you will never fully understand who you are. If you ask a dumb person, meaning someone who is unable to use the tongue to articulate words, but they can create sound, what are the sounds that someone who is unable to speak? We use the word dumb, but please, it's not a derogatory term used this morning, but it's used so that you can connect. Someone who we define as dumb, unable to speak. Mukam karoti vachalang, the one who is unable to speak. What are the sounds that that person can make? You see, Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaks about a process that takes us from one place to another. And he says, Mukam karoti vachalang pangulange tegirim. Yat kripa tamahang vande paramananda madhavam. With the blessings of the Almighty, whatever you call the Almighty, Shiva, Krishna, Rama, Durga, Christ, the Father, the Mother, Allah, it really doesn't matter. But there is a process that takes you from one place, from Mukam karoti vachalang, the one who is unable to do the very basic things in life, to becoming most eloquent. And it starts with he who is unable to express. What are the sounds that a person who is dumb, what are the sounds that that person is able to express? I will help you this morning. The first sound, it is ah, ah, ah. Have you heard someone who is unable to speak, trying to communicate without signs? The second sound that someone who is dumb, that they are able to express, it is ooh, ooh. And the third, I think you can follow me now with this example, right? The third sound, it is None of these three sounds, ah, ooh, and ma, or requires the tongue. And I want you to try it, not right now, because we will have a disturbance in Katha. But when you're going home and the children have a way of discussing it with mummies and daddies and brothers and sisters, let's try what Panditji said. Try to make any other sound without using your tongue. And I guarantee you it, there is no other sound that you can make. And somebody will say, Panditji, what about E? Try saying E without using your tongue. The tongue curls and it touches in different places your palate. Some people will say, the old people will say, your taru. Well, it's really your palate. And based on the angle of the tongue, then you can make the sound E. I see Sabita ji trying E, and she's trying to hold the tongue down. If you try, even ta, say ta. Please say ta. What happened for you to say ta? Your tongue had to touch either your palate or your teeth, whether you're saying ta or ta. Any other sound other than a, u, and ma requires a combination of your tongue and your lips to pronounce. And therefore, the most basic sound of this universe, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was Om. A, U, and Ma put together, what do you get? What do you get? Very good answer. Some people said, Om Panditji. Well, you don't get Om, you get Aum. Aum. Today, we have, if I can use this word loosely, we have Doglerized the origin of the word. Today we say Om, but it's not Om. Om, it's a modern expression of the combination of sounds A, U, and Ma. And I would like to suggest to you this morning that all sounds, just like those of you who have a color TV, please show me your hands. You have color TV at home? Color TV? Everybody have color TV now? Oh, I didn't know that. Long time thing is black and white, right? Even the multiple colors that you see with your eyes are a combination of three basic colors. The multitude of colors, the plethora of colors that you experience, the sharpness of the colors, really, in essence, come from three basic colors. And therefore, when you think of the base of creation, including this body that will be performing Visarjan too, we will be performing Visarjan, we will be lighting the pyre, we will be putting you 6 feet under, whatever it is, we will be preparing for your Visarjan. Even the very basic nature of your body, your mind, your emotions, and your soul, your spirit, comes from that A, U, and Ma. And some people will think, Panditji, this it sounds like it belongs to a certain brand of religion, right? What do you associate the word Om with? Hinduism, right? Well, that also is wrong. It may have come from the ancient East, and it may have been given a label under the platform of Sanatan Dharma, whether you call it Hindu or Sanatanis, it really doesn't matter. But I want to show you an example. A, U, and Ma are really Am. Am means what? Mango. Julie mango or starch mango? Starch mango. Guyanese starch or Trinidad starch? Now we have problems here. Am really is the root sound. U is an in-between sound that comes between A and Ma. So I want all of you, don't do it yet, but watch me. All I'm going to say is Ah, and I'm going to close my mouth while I'm saying Ah, and watch what happens. I have no control over this. I didn't say Ah, U, and Ma. All I said was Ah, with my mouth open, and I slowly close my mouth. I'm still saying ah, but with my mouth closed, it sounds like and halfway open, it's you get the oo in there. The point I'm making is, if it is the beginning of creation, why do we think that it is associated with Hinduism and not the beginning of mankind? If in the beginning was the word, that's biblical, don't you know that, right? In the beginning was the word and the word was with God, then what do the Christians do? I'm showing you this morning the very beautiful, all-encompassing history of the sound, what we associate as Om or Aum. When a Christian prayer is done, what word is used to conclude? We say Amen, but that is the modern way. That's like saying Om. Listen to the Vatican. You see, the word of and the life of the Christ, we go back to Jerusalem. But you listen to what is known as the Aramaic language, which was spoken at the time, that even today in the Vatican, they don't say Amen. Listen, go and Google it today. How do they conclude? Amen. Amen. Sounds just like that, or close to. But you would say, Panish, that's not Om. That's Amen. If you go, how many of you have been to South India before? Or at least heard South Indian people talk? Tamil people from Chennai and so on. You know, if your name is Krishan or Krishna, in Tamil, they will call you Krishnan. When Bhagwan Sri Ram left Ayodhya, he was Sri Rama. But when he got to Tamil, you know what they call him? Raman. Huh? Lloyd, you'd be Lloydan. Atma, you'd be Atman. No, this is truth. The language, they annize everything in India. And therefore, if your name is Shiva, you'll become Shivam or Shivan. Arey, I was thinking about you earlier this morning. Christy, they will convert you. You'll become Christian. You see, that's language. Language adds certain unique dimensions to the root word. And therefore, even in the very same way that Om becomes something else today, Om, in the Christian world, you see, Jerusalem is in the very same geographic location where Sanatan Dharma is associated with. And therefore, when you say Amen, drop the N, the EN, and see what you get. The very same sound that I started with. Baba, what about Islam? What do they chant? Ameen. Drop the in. Just like if you drop the an in Tamil language and you get the root, drop the in Ameen. What do you get? And therefore, it is not coincidental that these words are used. It may not be used in the same context, but it shows you the richness of the sounds that we express in Sanatan Dharma. And therefore, as I conclude this very simple introduction of the word, or the words, or the sound of the word that we call Om today, Om, it is really a modern way of shortening it, but it's not Om, it is Om. If you listen to the yogis, they chant Om. Today I would like to give you the benefit of this. If you know no other mantra, if you know no other form of meditation, when you go to the ashrams where individuals are seeking assistance, they don't give them any other tapasya other than to chant. They don't even tell you chant Om. They tell you to chant Just doing that while your mouth is closing, you're actually properly pronouncing Om or Aum. And the benefit of doing this, children and adults, for those individuals who are suffering with psychological depression, clinical depression, where you are literally given a prescription to deal with depression or to deal with any psychological disorder, I guarantee you this. This is not my words. These are the words of Sadhguru. And he is telling us that if you chant Uma or just for at least 10 minutes every day, within 3 weeks of chanting daily, what it does? It changes the vibrating pattern. You see, when we have a psychological disorder, it means that our energy balance is off. When we have cancer, it means that our energy pattern is off. When we have a headache, it means our energy pattern is off. And therefore, the chanting of is not to Hinduize you or to Southernize you or to anythingize you. It is to take you back to the root sound of this creation, which is NASA recently as a couple of years ago, they put a sound meter out into the cosmos and they measured the sound and they publicized it. You know what was that sound? That's the sound. And therefore, you must understand that if this is the sound of creation, this is the most advanced creation of the master. And therefore, the technology that gets to the root of this technology, of this being, it is Om. And therefore, when you chant or Om, whatever you chant, it causes your body, your mindset, your body, and your energy pattern to start harmonizing with the root of this creation. Today we hear a lot about drink Kangen water and alkali water, and you watch the pH of your body, and once the pH of your body is alkali, you could never get sick. Scientists and doctors are telling you this today. Well, there is something even more basic, no pH relevant here, more basic than what you intake. It is the sound and the energy pattern of your body. So whether you're having a psychological disorder, whether you suffer from excessive fear, someone called me recently, Panaji, I'm getting bad dreams, I'm dreaming snake, I'm dreaming people attacking me, I'm dreaming people cutting off my hair. What do I do? If you chant and you allow your chanting enough daily to synchronize, to change the synchronicity of the energy patterns within your body, then even fear, even depression, or an unstable mind, an unstable body, children with ADD, meaning having attention deficiency, meaning you can't concentrate, just doing this simple chant of daily for at least 5 to 10 minutes for 21 days, and you will see what happens with your being. Don't take my word for it this morning. As I conclude, I wish to remind you, do not believe a word that I say, but don't disbelieve it so much that you don't go and test it and try it for yourself. So, going back to the root, Ganesh Baba, his symbol, the symbol of Ganesha, it is A, U and Ma. Come together, we call him Om. And therefore, as Pratham Puja, we're reminded that every single recitation from the Vedas, every single powerful combination of sounds, whether it's Hindu, Muslim or Christian, it really doesn't matter, resides throughout every walk of life. When you understand, are the children of Keshavam and devotees of the Upper Makbin Hindu temple, if you understand the power of what you do and the science behind it, you will understand this creation of God, and you will have the ability to enhance your presence here on earth. When you can understand your presence, this being, then you are better prepared to start understanding that which you cannot see with the naked eye, but the understanding will catapult you into a dimension that is called infinity. Start with understanding you, and it starts with Auma. Om. Prem se bolo Shri Umapati Mahadev ki. Om Shuklam Vardhare Vishnu Shashi Varnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Varnam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantayet. Om Vande Drishti Ganesham Tam Drishti Doshi Vinashkam Sarvabhishtapanam Devam Sarva Mangalakarikam Drishti Dushanashak Samasiddhidayakam Bhakti Mukti Sadhak Namo Namo Vinayaka.
Sitaram devotees. My name is Vandana Ramdeen,
And my name is Karishma Sipasad.
and our topic for today's pravachan is gratitude.
Now tell me, Vandana, what really is gratitude?
Well, gratitude is the quality of being thankful or readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. Devotees, there are so many benefits of showing gratitude, but I'll just name a few. Firstly, being grateful can most definitely make you happier. Now, I have a challenge for you. For at least the rest of the week, for every single day, find something that you can be grateful for. Whether it be your friends, your family, your pets, food, your job, I am sure it will make you happier. This is because this forces us to realize that we have more than we think we do. It may not necessarily be material things, and that, my friends, is perfectly fine. Secondly, gratitude improves productivity. Those who have difficulty focusing are tied up in their mental resources. Showing gratitude has been shown to increase self-esteem, and it is known that those who have more self-esteem tend to be more productive and direct their focus more towards the job at hand. However, my friends, the ability to be grateful requires humility, which is the first essential step before this can take place. And so, that is why we should always be humble and grateful towards everyone. Now, I would like to hand over to Karishma to share a brief story with us.
When Lord Rama was ordered to leave the kingdom by Kaikeyi, Sumitra took them in the chariot riding the horses. He left the banks of the Ganges river. Guha was there in that place. Guha brought sumptuous food, comfortable beds, and articles of worship to give Lord Rama a royal reception. Lord Rama was pleased and embraced Guha, saying, At heart, I accept all that you have offered me. However, since I have taken a vow to wear only kush grass, tree bark, and deer skin, and eat only fruits and roots, I cannot utilize these gifts. Therefore, please take away what you have brought, except for the food which I can use to feed my horses, for they are the favorite steeds of Maharaja Dasarath.
My friends, even though the great Lord Sri Ram could not accept all of these gifts, he still demonstrates gratitude for Guha's efforts. Children of the Rishis, if there's any one thing that you should remember from our pravachan today, remember this. Please repeat after me. Kratagyata
Kritagata
ka
ka
ek
ek
drishtikon
Krishdikun
hai.
hey
Have an attitude of gratitude. Sitaram.
Sitaram.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Lift your voices, bolo. ब्रह्मानंद स्वरूपा ईशा महेशा अखिलानंद स्वरूपा ईशा महेशा ब्रह्मानंद स्वरूपा ईशा महेशा अखिलानंद स्वरूपा ईशा जगदीशा. Lift your voices. ब्रह्मानंद स्वरूपा ईशा महेशा अखिलानंद स्वरूपा ईशा जगदीशा. ईशा जगदीशा ईशा जगदीशा. बोलो ईशा